My stories are very sincere. My stories are people's stories. And there's elements in my stories that are very, very real. Doesn't matter what the subject is. And I've done stories in a wide range of subjects. My inspirations were the fact that I had to make sales. I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. I had to make sales. I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. I had to make sales. And I had to come up with characters that were no longer stereotypes. In other words, I couldn't depend on gangsters. I had to get something new. For some reason, I went to the Bible. I came up with Galactus. I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. I came up with Galactus. I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. I came up with Galactus. And there I was in front of this tremendous figure who I knew very well because I've always felt him, and I certainly couldn't treat him in the same way that I would any ordinary mortal. And I remember in my first story, I had to back away from him to resolve that story. And of course, the Silver Surfer is the fallen angel. And when Galactus relegated him to Earth, he stayed on Earth. And that was the beginning of his adventure. And they were figures that had never before been used in comics. They were above mythic figures. And of course, they were the first gods. And I began thinking along those lines. The new gods evolved from those lines. And I began to ask myself, everybody else had their gods, what are ours? What is the shape of our society in the form of myth and legend? Who are our gods? Who are our evil gods? And who are our good ones? And I tried to resolve them in the new gods. And I came up with some very, very interesting characters and very good sales, which satisfied me immensely. I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. I had to make sales. I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. I had to make sales.
It was a good and decent and honest way to make money. Doing the thing I like best. Telling stories. I did the stories and I did the illustrations. Sometime they would send us scripts, but I'd throw them out the window. I happen to be a guy who does what he wants, lives the way he wants to. I love people in general, even the villains in my comics. To me, of people, there is something in their lives that makes them become a problem to others. That's how I saw everybody. Whatever I put in my comics, I hopefully feel that this love for people may have been transmitted to them and help them in, not help them in any way, I'm not a psychiatrist, but just giving them another friend. My characters never die. It's my own view to humanity itself. We never really die. You live on in your son, or you live on in somebody else. I don't know the answer, but somehow I feel that our lives are endless.
source, like everything else, is an everyday fact. The source lives with us day by day. We don't know what the source is, where it is. We can't identify its form. But we know it's there. This thing, this tremendous thing, governs our lives. And somehow, we can all feel it inside. It's referred to as spiritual. It's referred to in many other ways. But we know instinctively that it's there. And that's what I put down in my stories. Because, like everybody else, I felt this thing. I felt this thing. And I felt that it was real. And I've kept it with me all my life. Now, I didn't resolve the questions. I'm a guy who lives with a lot of questions. I say, what's out there? And I try to resolve that. And I never can. I don't think anybody can. Who's got the answers? I sure would like to hear the ultimate one. But I haven't yet. And so I live with a lot of questions. And I find that entertaining. I find that entertaining. And if my life would have went tomorrow, it would be fulfilled in that manner. I would say the questions have been terrific.